what I love about the poetry of Emily Dickinson. Do you guys know her? Okay. So, American poet. She lived in Elmhurst, Massachusetts in the late 19th century, and she was a recluse. So she kind of lived a sort of a normal life, and then in her late teens, she was an introvert, basically. And she's introverted and went further and further into her room to the point where she almost never came out. And she was a poet at a time when women were not really encouraged to be poets. Or if the woman wanted to write a poem, it had to be about flowers and gardens and nature, but not about things like life and death and passion and pondering, is there a God or is there not a God? And what does the world look like? And she wrote about those things. But in her lifetime, she only published 10 poems. And when she died pretty young, her maid found like almost 2,000 poems bundled up at the foot of her bed that were never published. And so here's how you can help. So I love this. What I love about this project is she was writing, creating for her own self, not going on TikTok, not looking for viral videos, not saying, how can I do what everybody else is doing so that I can get likes, or, what you get on TikTok, people will share my video. She was just doing it to figure out her own life in the privacy of her own astonishing imagination. I mean, she wrote about like death as if it was like a horse coming to carry her away. She wrote about the infinity of the stars. She talked about just so many different things. And so what I'm curious about with this project is to see if we can't start encouraging people to create